Ever, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something you probably touch more than anything else in your life, your smartphone. You're likely watching this video on it right now. But what if I told you that this sleek, amazing piece of technology you hold in your hand is actually a secret, thriving metropolis for germs? And get this, it's very likely dirtier than a public toilet seat. Yeah, you heard me right. I know it sounds shocking, maybe even a little gross, but let's break it down. Think about it. When was the last time you actually cleaned your phone? I mean, really cleaned it, not just wiped the screen on your shirt. A quick survey of my friends revealed that most people, well, never do. And that's where the problem starts. Let's look at the science. Numerous studies from universities and health organizations all over the world have come to the same conclusion. One study from the University of Arizona found that the typical high schooler's phone has 17,000 bacterial gene copies on it. To put that in perspective, the average toilet seat has only about a tenth of that. Another study in the UK found significant traces of nasty bacteria, including E. coli, on a large percentage of phones they tested. E. coli, by the way, is the bacteria found in feces that can make you seriously ill. So, how does this happen? It's pretty simple. Actually, our hands are the main culprits. We touch everything: doorknobs, money, handrails, keyboards, pets, and then we immediately pick up our phones. We transfer all the germs we've collected directly onto that smooth glass surface. And unlike our hands, which we hopefully wash regularly, our phones just keep collecting more and more bacteria throughout the day. They become a perfect little petri dish that we carry around in our pockets. And it gets worse. Our phones aren't just room temperature petri dishes. They actually generate a bit of heat when they're running, which creates a nice, warm, and cozy environment for bacteria to multiply. So, that warm spot on your phone after a long call or gaming session, it's like a tropical resort for germs. Let's follow the journey of your phone for a typical day. You wake up. You grab your phone. You take it to the bathroom, don't lie. We all do it. You scroll while you're eating breakfast, maybe getting a few crumbs on the screen. You put it on your desk at work, a surface that's also famously germy. You hand it to a friend to show them a photo. You put it down on a table at a restaurant, then on the checkout counter at the grocery store. And the most cringeworthy one of all, we often use our phones while we on the toilet. Flushing a toilet can send a plume of aerosolized germs into the air, and guess where they can land? Yep, right on your phone. But here's the real kicker. We then take this germ-infested device and press it against our face to make a call. We touch it and then rub our eyes or bite our nails. We're basically giving these germs a direct VIP pass to our mouths, noses, and eyes, the main entry points for pathogens into our bodies. Dermatologists have even coined a term, phone acne, for breakouts that occur along the cheek and jawline where the phone rests. It's not just dirt and oil. It's bacteria irritating your skin. Now, before you throw your phone into a bucket of bleach, please don't do that. I want to be clear. Not all bacteria are harmful. Our bodies are covered in bacteria, and most of it is harmless or even beneficial. But the problem with our phones is that they can harbor the bad guys, the pathogenic bacteria and viruses that can cause things like the flu, the common cold, pink eye, and food poisoning. Especially during cold and flu season, your phone can be your own personal germ warfare device that you willingly carry around. So, what's the solution? Do we are pitch of course known, eh? The solution is simple. And it just requires building a new habit, cleaning your phone regularly. But how do you do it correctly without damaging your device? First, what not to do? Don't spray cleaners directly onto your phone. Don't use harsh chemicals like bleach, window cleaner, or abrasive powders. These can strip the protective oleophobic coating that repels fingerprints and can damage the sensitive electronics inside. Also, avoid compressed air, as it can force particles into the ports and openings. Here's the right way. The safest and most effective method recommended by companies like Apple and Samsung is to use a 70% isopropyl alcohol wipe or a similar disinfectant wipe designed for electronics. First, power down your phone and unplug it from any cables. Then, take a soft, lint-free cloth, like a microfiber cloth, and gently wipe down all the surfaces, the screen, the back, and the sides. For a deeper clean, you can lightly dampen the microfiber cloth with a solution of 70% isopropyl alcohol. Again, don't soak the cloth, just make it slightly damp. Then gently wipe the phone. Be sure to pay special attention to the nooks and crannies, like around the camera, lens, and buttons, where grime can build up. You can use a cotton swab lightly dampened with alcohol for these tight spots. If you don't have alcohol wipes, a little bit of soap and water on a microfiber cloth can also work, but you have to be extremely careful. Make sure the cloth is barely damp and avoid getting any moisture into the ports. How often should you do this? Ideally, you should give your phone a quick wipe down every single day. Think of it like washing your hands. It takes less than a minute and can significantly reduce the germ load you're carrying around. Maybe make it part of your nightly routine when you plug your phone into charge. Another great option is a UVC light sanitizer. These are devices you place your phone inside, and they use ultraviolet light to kill bacteria and viruses in a few minutes without any chemicals or liquids. They were a bit of a niche gadget a few years ago, but now they're widely available and have become much more affordable. They are a fantastic, hassle-free way to sanitize your phone, keys, and other small items. Building new habits can also make a huge difference. Try to avoid using your phone in the bathroom, especially in public restrooms. Wash your hands after you've been in a public place before you start scrolling through your social media feed. Don't place your phone on high-traffic public surfaces like restaurant tables or checkout counters. Small changes in your behavior can prevent a lot of germ transfer in the first place. So, the next time you pick up your phone, take a moment to think about where it's been. It's not about being a germaphobe or living in fear. It's about being smart and practicing good hygiene. We wash our hands, we brush our teeth, we clean our homes. Start today. Find a microfiber cloth and give your phone the cleaning it deserves. You might be surprised how much better you feel knowing you're not pressing a toilet seat to your cheek. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content that makes you think. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.